internautas del mundo. A partir de este momento, por A Un Clic Radio comienza Magdalena Olimpico. Magdalena Olimpico. Con los apuntes estadísticos e informe de la Unión Magdalena, José Martín Ripoll, Will Chávez, Béisbol del Mundo. Conduce y dirige Rubén el Principito Uribe. Bienvenidos.
Good afternoon. Today, Magdalena Olimpico is the first talking show in the radio. Was original from Santa Marta, Colombia. Magdalena Olimpico. Today, we do this special section for our American listener. Because in America, we have people that they are asking about Magdalena Olimpico in English. There's a lot of people here in the United States of America where the people need the information in English. So today we will give a little brief about what is Magdalena Olimpico. Magdalena Olimpico is a talking show that we specialize in only sport, but we're talking about MLB, NBA, MLS, Copa Libertadores de América, Mexican League, Argentina League, and Brazil League, soccer. In Colombia League, of course. And we follow two teams in Colombia. One of the teams is Atlético Junior. This is a team that play and represent Barranquilla, Colombia, South America. And Unión Magdalena is another thing, maybe 1 hour apart between Barranquilla and Santa Marta. It's in the coast. It's one of the beautiful city and beaches in Colombia. So Magdalena Olimpico, we talk about what is the problem in one place, how the team are playing. For example, tomorrow, Atlético Junior, we go to play against a Peruvian team. Is called Universitario del Perú. So today, to our people that listening the show in English, we need to talk about a little bit about MLB. We start with the MLB. And after that, vamos a cambiar al español para hablar en español para las personas en la lengua hispana en la ciudad de Barranquilla y de la ciudad de Santa Marta. But now we're talking to our American listener, the people that we will give information about the standings first in the American League. The standing in the American League, you know, everybody know in United States, the American League American League is American League Central and American League West. So in the American League, the team that is in the first place is the Yankees of New York, following by Red Sox, Orioles, Baltimore, Rays, and Blue Jays. American League Central, Guardians is in the first place, Tigers, Royals, Twins, and White Sox. In American League West, we have Rangers, Angels, Astros, Mariners, and Athletics. That's the team that representing American League, East, Central, and West. In the National League, is Brave, Phillips, Mets, Nationals, and Marlins. This is the teams, the 5 teams that represent the American League. In the National League Central, we have the Pirates, Brewers, Reds, Cubs, and Cardinals. In the National League West, we have Dodgers, Padres, Diamondbacks, Giants, and the Rockies. That's the position. And for the games that we have yesterday and today, Astros 10, Rangers 5, Diamondbacks 5, Rockies 7, Rays 1, Angels 7, Cubs 8, Padres 9, National 8, Giants 1, and all of this game was yesterday. Today we have Tiger Pirates, Orioles Red Sox. They are in the top 3. Orioles 1, Red Sox 1. And Tiger Pirates, Tiger defeat Pirates 5-3. And as at 6:10, today we have White Sox and Guardians. And today at 6:40, Brewers, Reds, 7:05, today Marlins, Yankees. And today at 7:07, Mariners, Blue Jays. 7:20, Mex, Braves. And today as well we have 7:40 p.m., Dodgers, Twins, Astros, Royals, Phillips, Cardinals at 7:45, Athletic Ranger 8:05, Diamondbacks, Rockies 8:40, Rakes today is 9:38, and Nationals and Giants at 9:45, and Cubs, Padres today at 10:05. That's the game. That's the standings that we are giving to you today for the MLB, Major League Baseball. And the players they promote this year is Shohei Ohtani, Blake Snell, Juan Soto de los Yankees de Nueva York, Cody Bellinger, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Mike Trout, Matt Chapman, Aaron Judge, and Ronald Acuna. I will give every day a group of players that represent the NBL and the people that play in the NBA today. We have Pistons 76ers at 7 p.m., Pacers, Raptors 7 p.m., Mavericks, Hornets today at 7, Heat and Hawks today at 7:30, and Celtics and Bucks at 7:30, Spurs Grizzlies at 8 o'clock, Kings Thunders at 8 o'clock, Wizards Timberwolves at 8 p.m., Magics Rockets at 8 p.m., Knicks Bull at the same time, and Nuggets Jazz at 9 o'clock, Pelicans Trail Blazers at 10 o'clock, Warrior Lakers at 10 p.m., and Clippers Home at 10 p.m. By tomorrow, we will announce the games by tomorrow in the NBA. So we go to the standings in the Eastern Conference. The number 1 is Celtics, Bucks, Magics, Knicks, Cavaliers, Pacers, 76ers, Heat, Bulls, Hawks, Knicks, Raptors, Hornets, Wizards, and Pistons. And Western Conference, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Timberwolves is in the first place, Nuggets, Thunder, Clippers, Mavericks, Suns, Pelicans, Kings, Lakers, Warriors, Rockets, Jazz, Grizzlies, Trailblazers, and Spurs. That's the NBA standings and games. And the players they promote: LeBron James for the Lakers, Stephen Curry for Warriors, Victor Wembanyama for Spurs, Luka Doncic for Mavericks, Nikola Jokic for Nuggets, Joel Embiid, 76ers, Giants, Anthony Oaks, he plays for the Bucks. Kevin Durant is a small forward. Okay, I want to tell you as well what position they play. Small forward, Stephen Curry, point guard, Victor Wembanyama, power forward, Luka Doncic, point guard, Nikola Jokic, center, Joel Embiid, power forward, and Giannis Antetokounmpo is power forward, and Kevin Durant is small forward, and Anthony Davis, power forward. This is the player that I would talk today. Anyway, these players are the most successful players in the game and the players that are being promoted for the NBA. And as well, we talk about the MLS, the Major League Soccer in the United States of America. We have the matches, they was in this Sunday, that was in the Sunday, Sporting KC 3, Portland 3, Seattle Sounders 5, Montreal 0, Nashville 1, Philadelphia 2, Chicago 2, Houston Dynamo 1, Minnesota 1, Real Salt Lake 1, St. Louis 0, FC Dallas 0 as well. As well, we have Minnesota 1, Real Salt Lake 1, I talk about, Chicago 2, Houston Dynamo 1, Nashville 1, Philadelphia 2, Austin 4, San Jose 3, Seattle Sounders 5, Montreal 0, Sporting KC 3, Portland 3. So the Monday, these Saturdays, the match day 8 to 37, age of 37 games. Portland, Saturday the 13th, 4:45. DC United, Orlando City, Saturday 13th, 7:30 p.m. Charlotte, Toronto, Saturday, April the 13th, 7:30. Montreal, Cincinnati, Saturday, April the 13th at 7:30 as well. New York Red Bulls this Saturday at 13, April 13. Chicago at 7:30. New York City and New England Saturday, April the 13th at 7:30 p.m. Football Club Dallas, Seattle Sounders the same Saturday, but the time is 8:30. Minnesota play against Houston Dynamo Saturday 13 at 8:30. Sporting KC versus Inter of Miami, the team of Messi, Saturday, April the 13th at 8:30. Real Salt Lake, Columbus, Saturday the 13th, 9:30. Vancouver, LA Galaxy, Saturday as well, 10:30. San Jose, Colorado, Saturday the 13th at 10:30. Atlanta United, Philadelphia, 14 at 2:30 p.m. St. Louis and Austin, April the 14th. That will be a Sunday, April the 14th, 4:45. Okay, this is the game in the MLB Major Soccer League. We're talking about now about Mexican Soccer League. The Mexican Soccer League is a league very important because everybody knows we have around 80 million of Mexicans living in the United States. So this represents a lot of dividends, a lot of money, because these people buying cable companies to play as well internet and paying a lot of money in the communication, as well in the promotion in the television about Legal MX. It's called Liga MX. Clausura match day. So yesterday, San Luis Juarez defeat San Luis, 3-2. Toluca, Atlas 4-1. Santos Laguna 1. Club America 1. Cruz Azul 2. Monterrey 1. Tigres de Unan 0. Pachuca 3. Guadalajara, that's another team that we have here. Guadalajara 2, Pachuca 2, Toluca 3, Pumas UNAM 0, Cruz Azul 0, Atlas 2, Querétaro 3, Necasa 1, León 2, and Juárez 2, Santos Laguna 1. As well, we have this April the 5th was Mazatlán 0, Pumas 4, Club Tijuana 2, Necaxa 3, León 0, Querétaro 2, Tigres de la UNAM 0, Pachuca 3, Guadalajara 3, Puebla 2, Cruz Azul 2, Monterrey 1, Santos Laguna 1, Club América 1, Toluca 4, and Atlas 1. As well, yesterday was a game between San Luis and Juárez defeat San Luis 3-2. This April the 12th, will be Friday, Querétaro Mazatlán, Necaxa Santos Laguna, Puebla Cruz Azul, Pachuca Guadalajara, Club América Toluca, but will be the Saturday, Monterrey Tigres UNAM, that games will be by Saturday. Atlas San Luis will be the Sunday, April the 14th. Pumas León, April the 14th at 8 o'clock. Juárez, Club Tijuana will be at 10:06 p.m. Sunday, April the 14th. And Friday, okay, that will be another games. How the standings are in this Mexican Club America is 40 points, Monterrey 33 points, Tigers 30, Pumas 28, Guadalajara 23, Puebla 25, San Luis 20, León 23, Santos Laguna 23, Mazatlán 22, Pachuca 22, Toluca 21, Club Tijuana 20, Querétaro 19, Juárez 18, Cruz Azul 17, Atlas 17, Necaxa 15. I want to tell you this is the way they qualify for final series. One will be 1-6 in the Mexican League. So will be América, Monterrey, Tigres, Pumas, Guadalajara, Puebla. That's the 16 that will go to the final series. And the final series for playoff will be San Luis, León, Santos Laguna, and Mazatlán. I will explain to you guys how this qualify and what will be the games. But if we go to the standing, the goals, Harold Preciado from Colombia have 12 goals, André Pierre Ginac, 11 goals, Guillermo Martínez Ayala, 11 goals, Juan Bruneta, 10 goals, Julián Quiñones, the Club America, that's Colombian player, 10, and assisting, so the player that more assistance is giving Juan Bruneta de Santos Laguna, Josué Coleman de Mazatlán, Brian Angulo de Puebla, Colombian 2, Ángel Mena, León, Didier Bipardo de San Luis, Henry Martin, Club América, Juan Manuel Sanabria, San Luis, Julián Quiñones del Club América, Rafael Canoca de Tigres, and this is the statistics about, and the player they most promote is Javier Hernández, El Chicharito, Kay Cowell, Harold Preciado, Alexis Vega, Julián Quiñones, Juan Bruneta, Brandon Vázquez, Leonardo Suárez, Javario Dirozun, Andrés Guardado, Henry Martin, Guillermo Martínez, César Huerta, Rogelio Funes Mori, Brian Rodríguez, Salomón Rondón, Osura Andrisi, Kevin Mier, Cristian Calderón, Marcelo Flores, Lilian Hernández, and I will stop there because I will give you the players they promote to this stage. Okay, so that was the Mexican League. And we go to the Copa Libertadores de America, that this is something interesting. Today, the games, Estudiantes de Stronger at 6 p.m., Gremio Huachipato today at 6 p.m., Libertad of Paraguay, Deportivo Táchira 8 p.m., Fluminense Colo-Colo today at 8 p.m., Junior Universitario at 10 p.m. today, Atlético Mineiro Rosario Central 6 p.m. And we keep going and talking about Cerro Porteño tomorrow, Alianza Lima, Independiente del Valle, San Lorenzo, that game will be tomorrow too, Peñarol Caracas, Sao Paulo Cobresal, Flamengo Palestino, tomorrow as well Barcelona of Talleres de Córdoba. Barcelona is from Ecuador, it's not from Spain. Bolívar Millonario Thursday, LD of Quito, Botafogo Thursday as well, Palmeiras, Liverpool, and at 11 River Plate Nacional. And to tell you about the standings, Grupo A, Group A, Colo-Colo is number one, Fluminense, Alianza Lima, and Cerro Porteño. Each group in the Copa Libertadores have 14. They play home and away these games, this group, to explain the people how that works in the Copa Libertadores de America. Colo-Colo, Fluminense, Alianza Lima, and Cerro Porteño, they will play home and away, and they will classify for this the first two. And the first two, according with this, go to the next round, and the best third go to Copa Sudamericana in this team. For we see here, Colo-Colo go to the next round with Fluminense, and Alianza Lima go to the Copa Sudamericana, and Cerro Porteño disqualify. Group B, Talleres de Córdoba, Barcelona, they go to the next round so far. Cobresal too, because it's the best third, go to Copa Sudamericana. That's another tournament that is played in South America. It's another important because the best third of all these countries go to the group phase in the Copa Sudamericana. In Group C, Stronger Estudiantes, Huachipato go to the Copa Sudamericana. Junior, the team that I have been taking, they play against Universitario today. So these two teams go to the next round. And Liga Deportiva de Quito, the people from Venezuela, go to the they go right now because even if they lost the game, but they have in the goals, in the GD, they have -1, and the Botafogo have -2. Bolívar is in the group, in the E group. Bolívar Flamengo, first one, first two, Millonario the third, and Palestino is disqualified. Group F group, Independiente of Argentina is allowed. Independiente del Valle is from Independiente del Valle is from Ecuador. Independiente of Avellaneda is from Argentina. Palmeiras, and this group is a very complicated group because all the teams have been matched and tied in the same game. So Independiente, Palmeiras go to the next round because they have they tie as a visitor. So when you obtain points in the soccer game, because the soccer games is when you win the games is 3 points. They're giving you 3 points. But when the team tie, everyone will get 1 point. Because Independiente and Palmeiras got the tie games away, so they are in the first place. And Liverpool and San Lorenzo they go to the second. I don't know really what is the rule when they tie with the same goals against or the same GD, because so far they have the same GD right now. I don't know how the rule in the Liverpool and San Lorenzo, they will be the best go for Copa Sudamericana in San Lorenzo of Argentina. G Group, Atlético Mineiro en Rosario Central from Argentina, Peñarol from Paraguay, and Caracas from Venezuela. So Peñarol will be in this moment qualified for an H Group, River Plate and Nacional. These things will go to the next round. Deportivo Táchira, La Libertad. Okay, in the Copa Libertadores de América, usually this first and second, they match with the best first for some group, and they make in this these 8 groups that you see is next round, the 8th, that will be the 8th, 16 teams, but will be 8 games home and away. So the winner in this round go to the 4th, the best 18, and after that they go to the semifinal and the final. Okay, this is Copa Libertadores de América. We socialize with this, and the players, they promote for the social, for the Copa Libertadores de América. Junior Santos from Brazil is a forward. Martin Cauteruccio, forward for the Sporting. Gabriel Barbosa, forward for Flamengo. Arturo Vidal, midfield for Colo-Colo. James Rodriguez, midfielder for Sao Paulo. Leo Ortiz is a defender for Flamengo. Hendrix, forward for Palmeiras. Alfonso Barco, defender, Barco's defender. Defensores, he's midfield, and he played for Defensores. And Marcelo, the Brazilian that used to play in Barcelona, played for Fluminense. Germán Cano is a forward, is a good striker. This boy is a striker, is one of the best or the most important goal is one of the most. He convert a lot of goals in this Brazilian league. He played for Fluminense. Damián Juárez, defender for Botafogo. Diego Duarte, forward for Nacional. Oscar Romero, midfielder for Botafogo. Anthony Silva is a goalkeeper for Nacional of Paraguay. Jefferson Sotelo, midfielder for Gremio. Joao Grimaldo for Sporting is a forward. Felipe Melo, defender from Fluminense. Miguel Borja, forward for River Plate. Georgian Arrascaeta, midfielder, is from Venezuela. Franco Armani, goalkeeper for River Plate. Nicolás de la Cruz, midfielder for Flamengo. John Kennedy for Fluminense. Gonzalo Nicolás for River Plate. Estudiantes. Enzo Pérez, midfielder. Paulo Enriquez, midfielder for Fluminense. In this soccer, I need to explain to you guys that maybe for a team, the midfielder can be the most important player than the striker, because the strikers are the people that play much better. They play good, and this striker to making an emulation from the football. Maybe this midfielder is the quarterback, is the guy that throw the balls to put the striker in front of the goalkeeper to score the goals. So sometimes some teams have a good striker, but the midfielder, they don't have a good midfielder that give the ball to score. So sometimes this striker, even they are good, they can score so many goals because they don't have assistance for the midfielder. So this is today the games, and this is the first half that we talking about Argentina now. Argentina, we start with the standings. Argentino Junior 25, Barracas Central 25, River Plate 24, Talleres de Córdoba 23, Independiente 22, Vélez Sarsfield 22, Instituto ACC 17, Gimnasia and Esgrima 16, Banfield 14, Rosario Central 14, Huracán 13, Deportivo Ries 12, Atlético Tucumán 10, and Independiente. In the B group, Godoy Cruz 29, Lanús 23, Defensa y Justicia 23, Boca Juniors 22, Racing Club 21, Estudiantes 21, Newell's Boys 21, Unión de Santa Fe 17, San Lorenzo 15, Platense 15, Belgrano 14, Centrales de Córdoba 10, Sarmiento 9, and Tigres. The teams that so far go to the next round in the A group is Argentino Juniors, Barraca Central, River Plate, Talleres de Córdoba. That's the 4. And the second is Godoy Cruz, Lanús, Defensa Justicia, and Boca Juniors. The players they promote in the Argentina, Miguel Borja from Brazil, Edison Cavani, Javier Altamirano, Estudiantes, Boca Juniors, Edison Cavani, Adán Barreiro is a forward for San Lorenzo, Lucas Martinez, a forward for Rosario Central, Ignacio Ramírez, forward for Newell's, Ever Vanega, midfielder for Newell's, and Lautaro Blanco, defender for Boca Junior, Ezequiel Barco, midfielder for River Plate, Gustavo Bou, forward for Talleres de Córdoba, Kevin Zenon, midfielder for Boca Junior, Darío Benedetto for Boca Junior, forward, Franco Armani, goalkeeper, River Plate, Enzo Pérez, midfielder for Estudiantes, Luis Advíncula, defender for Boca Junior, Marco Rojo, defender for Boca Junior, Sergio Romero, goalkeeper for Boca Junior, Pablo Solari, forward for River Plate. Pablo Solari is for a dynasty of the Solaris that have been playing for third generation in the Argentina soccer league. Claudio Echeverri, midfielder for River Plate. Miguel Merentiel, forward for Boca Junior. Juan Fernando, midfielder for Racing. Facundo Colidio, forward for River Plate. Frank Fabra, defender for Boca Junior. Ramon Avila with B of Beto. And Ignacio Pérez, midfielder for River Plate. Ezequiel Ceballos, Boca Junior. Gonzalo Nicolás, midfielder, River Plate. Gabriel Ábalos, forward for Independiente. All of these are so far the people they end the matches. We go to the games that was last Saturday as Vélez Sarsfield 0, Argentino Junior 0, Banfield 0, Independiente 1, Newell's 1, Boca Junior 3, San Lorenzo 0, Defensa y Justicia 2, Estudiantes 5, Central Córdoba 8, Talleres de Córdoba 1, Independiente Rivadavia 1, Unión de Santa Fe 1, Belgrano 2, Atlético Tucumán 3, Gimnasia 2, Barraca Central 3, Instituto 2, Racing Club 2, Lanús 0, River Plate 2, Rosario Central 1, Deportivo Riestra 0, Huracán 0, Platense 3, Tigre 1, Godoy Cruz 1, Sarmiento. So Estudiantes Boca Junior was suspended. We need to ask why the game was suspended, and Argentina have a problem with the fans, and they call barras bravas, brave cheer teams. So it's people that go to the games and always they when they are not happy with something or they want to make an incident in the game, they try to stop the game because they don't want, or maybe between these two big fans, they are big, they can be around 20 to 10,000 members of these gangs in the soccer. So these people always try to fight against another gangs. That's called barras bravas. They call the gangs. They always. So Tigre Unión, this Saturday, Huracán Atlético Tucumán. By Sunday, we have Sarmiento Platense, Central Córdoba, San Lorenzo, Gimnasia Banfield. All of these games will be Sunday. By Monday, Instituto ACC, River Plate, Argentinos Junior, Barraca Central, Independiente, Talleres de Córdoba, Independiente, Rivadavia, Vélez Sarsfield, by Monday as well. By Tuesday, Boca Junior, Godoy Cruz, Belgrano, Racing Club. All of these games will be by Tuesday, April the 16th. Defensa y Justicia, Newell's, Lanús, Estudiante, Rosario Central, Deportivo Riestra. And this is the next game in the soccer leagues. By Brazil, talking about Brazil League, that's very important for so many people in America that they can. The Brazil didn't start yet. The season 2024, all the teams are in this moment, and the games and the matches to start, there will be Internacional Bahia, Cricluma, Juventude, Fluminense, Bragantino. All of these games will be Saturday, April the 13th, Sao Paulo, Fortaleza, Vasco da Gama, Grêmio. That will be the Sunday, April the 14th, Atlético Paranaense, Cuiabá, Atlético Goianiense, Flamengo, Corinthians, Atlético Mineiro, Cruzeiro de Botafogo against Botafogo, Vitória, Palmeiras, and Tuesday we have Bahia, Fluminense, Cuiabá, Vitória, Bragantino, Vasco da Gama, Atlético Mineiro, Curicluma, Grêmio, Atlético Paranaense, Fortaleza, Cruzeiro, Juventude, Corinthians, Palmeiras Internacional, Flamengo, Sao Paulo, and Botafogo Goianiense. This is the standing for this. In Brazil, the first four go to Copa Libertadores. The seconds go to qualifier for Libertadores. So this is around 16 already. The next, the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 go to the Copa Sudamericana. And the 17, 18, 19, and 20, they go to relegation. So they go to the second division, or B division, like they call. That's the rules in Brazil. This will be in Brazil League. So today, so far, we playing with you guys and talking to you, and because I made this, because a lot of people in America, they asking me, please make the show in English, that way we can talk about, we can listen, and we can understand. And I think it's a good idea. It's a good idea because the people in United States need to know what is going on in the soccer. They need to know what is going on in the NBA. People, believe me, they don't have time to check and research what is going on. People is not reading anymore the newspaper. People is in the news, in the television news. They don't have time it's so expensive, the time in the television, that nobody will stop to do this. That will be a talking show like I'm doing right now. Maybe this talking show in the future, I will put this talking show and make comments about the soccer games, the NBA games. We're talking about the NL, the American football and the college football as well, to bring here and inform to the people in United States, to tell them what is going on, what happened, what is not happening in the sport around the world. So I bring here the most important leagues and the leagues that are interesting to really American people, that in the soccer, that will be the MLS, a Mexican league, a Brazilian league, Argentina league, Copa Libertadores de America, of course. And I will talk sometimes about Unión Magdalena team, Atlético Junior team, because this talking show is a talking show that will be value for the people in United States of America, that they may sponsor this program for some kind of advertisement and put here and grow and expand. Of course, our fan and our views and our listeners, because the people can play this talking show in the vehicle when they are going from the work or the job to home, or vice versa, coming from home to the job. The distance here in the United States are very, very wide. Sometimes the people coming here and they traveling 1 hour and to the work, and they listening what is going on. I have a lot of friends here from Africa and a lot of friends from Europe, on India. So it's very interesting that they maybe I need to show you guys the European leagues from England, Italian, sometimes France. We don't know too much about France or Portugal, or we don't know too much about Deutschland, or we don't know what is going on in Germany, because everybody, every views, every listeners is concentrated in Spain league and England league. I used to be, before the Italian league was the most viewed leagues in Europe, and Germany leagues as well. But right now, we are not watching the game. We don't have time to watch so many games. It's so many games now in the television that the people don't have time to do that. But if we do, and we give the information about the players and about the soccer, in America, the soccer have been developing. And you know, guys, we will have Copa America soon in United States of America, and we will have, of course, the World Cups next year, and the next World Cup will be in United States of America. So a lot of people here need to listen and need to know what is going on in the teams, because if we talk about this and we socialize more and more the soccer and more the basketball for the South American, for the kids that speak English here, because I have a lot of students in my school that they speak English, they speak Spanish, and I can invite to my talking show to talk about the Mexican League with the English language, because we have a lot of people that can listening the leagues here in United States of America. Today was a special day because I need to know, I need to understand that this, we need to make this more institutional in telling the people about the game, the soccer game, about the baseball game, because maybe I will do this talking show for all world in this moment. So some people want to listen this talking show in English, because a lot of people from Africa, from India, they speak English. From China, they speak English. And maybe for Japan, they speak English. And of course, the kids in the United States, that they speak Spanish, but they speak in Spanish, but sometimes they don't understand what we're talking about. But they talk to me sometimes about Inter de Miami, where the Messi is playing. So we need to understand that today this league, this is one of the most important leagues in MLB, because in the MLB in United States of America, we have the players, and we talk about the players sometimes. MLS, I will talk about the MLS. Excuse me. We need to know the players in the MLS. We have Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, that play for Inter de Miami, Christian Beneke, Hugo Loris, Ricky Puig, Dennis Monguaga, Joseph Martinez, Lorenzo El Cucho Hernandez, Julian Gressel. El Cucho Hernandez, he played for Columbus. He's a forward. Dejan Jovelik is a European player. Thiago Almada, Jonathan Rodriguez, DeAndre Jedin, Lewis Morgan, Temud Pukki, Jordi Alba, Cristian Arango, Diego Rossi, Luciano Acosta, Benjamin Cremasi, Giorgio Giacomakis, Maya Yoshida, that's an important player, Emil Force, Diego Gomez, Leonardo Campana, Hani Mukhtar, Héctor Herrera, Luis Muriel, Martin Paez, Joseph Pencil, Robert Taylor, Drake Challenger, Aaron Herrera, Sergio Busquets, Maxime Chapeau, Hernan Sakiri, Jesus Ferreira, he played for the Dallas, Gabriel Peck, Alan Pulido, Omar Campos, CD Dos Santos, David Ruiz, Facundo Torres, Raúl Ruiz Díaz, Kamai Miller, Kelly Acosta, Matías Cocaro, Zach Stephen, Pedro de la Vega, and André Berg. So all of these players, they are important players. I don't think so that Colombia or Brazil or Argentina or Mexico have this kind of player. They haven't this kind of players because sometimes these players they cost a lot of money. Lionel Messi is for Inter Miami, and Luis Suarez is for Inter de Miami. These two players maybe cost $1 million a month for these teams. So these teams have to sell the advertisement for play in important leagues. This is a very, very important league. It's a lot of views, a lot of people in the world looking for Inter de Miami to see Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi playing there. So we need to understand that this league is very important now. The team from Orlando, he brought Luis Muriel, that he's coming from the team that is playing today is very important. They try to compete. So the state of Florida have two important MLS teams, Orlando and Inter de Miami. The Orlando he brought Luis Muriel, is a forward that coming from Spain. And these teams, and they have as well important children's, important kids that play for the team, and they are doing good job, and they are going to compete in the team. So many times, so many people, for example, in Colombia, this is our league, they look at the MLS as, this is a very poor league, this is a not good league. I don't think so. I believe the MLS is more important leagues than Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Paraguay, and maybe these things in the future, they need to compete Copa Libertadores de America to see how competitive they are here in the United States, that the Colombian team coming or the Mexican team coming to play here in the United States, and to see that's true. Because sometimes in Colombia, we see American leagues as a no important leagues. But I asking in Colombia, what team have Messi in this moment? What team have Luis Suarez? What team in Colombia have Muriel? So they waiting for these soccer players get a little older to go to Colombia to play in Colombia, because they don't have the capacity and the money. And of course, Colombian soccer leagues today is in a big scandal because the players are gambling and selling the games today. And this is something that is very shame, something that you can't see in America. So we have a virus now, or a disease now, that is infecting the South America teams today. Okay, guys, I left you today, and I will tell you, giving a little more time, because I will be announced one of my partners here in the Magdalena Olimpico, the first talking show now in America and Santa Marta, Colombia. It's very old, born this talking show born in 1964 by my uncle, Álvaro Enrique Mestre Sequeda. That was the founder of this talking show. My uncle Álvaro founded in 1974, Magdalena Olimpico. Today and right now, I will give the chance for Will Chavez. He will talk about the baseball around the world, the baseball that maybe, guys, you can understand what he's talking about. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for listening this show today, and goodbye. See you next Thursday when I will do the talking show in English again. Tomorrow the talking show will be in Spanish. The talking show will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be in Spanish, and Tuesday and Thursday will be in English. Thank you very much. Will Chavez, I'm listening to you. Bye-bye. See you guys next Thursday for the American listeners. And tomorrow, mañana, para las personas que hablan español, tendremos a Magdalena Olimpico en español. Muchas gracias. Les doy el cambio a Will Chavez. Saludos a todos, señoras y señores. Muchas gracias por escuchar Magdalena Olimpico. Adelante, Will. Chao.